everything is needed. We've got a nice bathroom and a shower and something to make tea, and a little settee for resting on. And Mum's pleased. I think we've got a double bed because we're all like single ones. What else has got here? A telephone, picture on the wall, our little writing desk with all the usual finale on, telling you where to go and the rules and regulations for it, which are in very many really. A very nice little person looks after us in our cabin. She's just come in and gone. Got TV up there, look. Looking over Southampton again from our window. We've got a lovely window. We're on deck 8 up from the bottom, so we're fair way up the boat. Come up in the lift. So can't see much from here, but there's a big hole that we came through for customs and everything. That's what we came through about 20 minutes ago. There's still a long queue behind us. We got here 20 past the cabin about between 20 and 3:30. Everyone left home at 12 o'clock, so I didn't bad it really. We picked up Gerald on the way up. We're on the top number 12 I think we near the pipeline as we're abandoning the back road. We're just looking around, we're about 5 minutes from, or 2 minutes from sailing time actually. I'll take you into the ground, mate,
passing along the northern coast of the Isle of Wight in an easterly direction. Before disembarking our Southampton pilot at the Nav Tower, which is the eastern end of the Isle of Wight. This will take us approximately about 2 hours. And once we're clear there, we'll be heading off in a more westerly direction, southwesterly direction, in the English Channel.
In Northern Ireland, Republican protesters have attacked police officers at an army tower.
Thank you to update you with. We have all the details coming up in 20 minutes in Sport Today. I can tell you a 4-0 winning Game 2 puts the Diamondbacks in charge of the World Series against the New York Yankees.
I'll shoot me forever, distance as that Milky Way. I'll shoot me forever, the only girl my heart beats for. I always give you my heart. In a cafe, sometimes on a corner street. I've been near you, but you never lost me.
They gave me some effect. I had a new one, I think. They
Mosaic.
looking towards Portugal at the moment, or Spain. We're not through the Bay of Biscay yet. Roughly about halfway through, I reckon. We should be through the Bay of Biscay by 10 o'clock this evening. And the time is now 1:45. This is just to let you see what a small boat is making up in the area of that. This is the stern of the boat, as they call it, isn't it? There's one of the swimming pools down there. They've got a shooting gallery on the far left hand side, and you can just see somebody swimming together down over there. And well, it's like electronic, I know we hear a lot of shots being fired over there. Quite a nice big area and the layout. No shortage of space on this boat.
I told her, I said, by all means,
On the top deck with my back, what I've just filmed, just going around here, another little bar, serving all day long. The little Filipino waitresses are working all the time. They never really stop, and they never go. They don't let you wait very long at the table. The dining room will be come to. This is called the Alexandra dining room. There's two that we can go to, but this is the service, so there's about 40 waiters in this restaurant just alone. They're on the go all the time, and they don't keep you waiting at the table. They serve you rather quickly, and they're very, very polite. Those tables even behind me, I think. Not a picture worth framing, eh? Well done. Just, would you like to pose, sir? Oh dear, dear, dear. Go on, Myrtle, have one on as well. Come and join us. You like ching bongs, auntie? Very good. Oh, lovely. I'm looking around in the shopping arcade. I don't know quite if you can see it. I can't really see it on the camera. It's like falling rain all the time inside that, etc.
take my photograph.
Thank you. Right, sorry. We're on the, what, 5th, 6th deck now at the moment. Just going around the shops before we go back to our cabin for a freshen up. We've had a lovely meal, as I showed you. Just we're out part near the lighthouse now, just looking around. They stopped for 5 minutes. There's our bus that we've just arrived in. We're on 12 hour this morning. Stretch our legs off the boat. on this bus tour in Gibraltar. You've got a lovely view up here. It's looking around.
Low down.
It's part of our party. See?
Oh yeah,
Going to
it's all right now.
Yeah, because he's got enough lights, see?
Yeah.
Before he wouldn't put the arrows, he wouldn't record at all.
You get an hour or something on there.
Yeah, you look in there, and you see on the right he's recording, and the arrows going to and fro.
Oh yes, yes.
And before all he was showing just light, they were asking for more light.
Y con bulla roja. Y encima con bulla.
No me dicen ustedes la hora que vienen ustedes.
Y encima con bulla.
He venido a las 7 de la mañana.
tú! ¡Llama a la oficina!
¿Qué coño? Cena, ustedes ven lo que hay aquí.
Nosotros lo sabemos menos que tú.
Y encima con bulla bien.
Vamos a tiempo.
A ver si vienen ustedes a las 9, a las 9:30.
There's two boats there, you see. There's 8 being sold off by the banks. They've been laid up here for the last 3 or 4 weeks. I'm selling those 2. It's all the same firm. And there's 2, 3 there, that makes 5. And 2 little small ones in between is 7. And a white one down here somewhere. Oh, actually that white one there makes 8. 8 of them altogether being sold off by the banks in the last 3 or 4 weeks. The crew have been sent home. They're going to do auction in the week after next. Slight problem, we've got 3 extra passengers, look. That's our bus that they're walking on top of now. Hello, oh, we didn't know I'd make that. Scratching his head to find another way around, I think.
And we have got over 5 million visitors on the rock. And it's quite one of the visitors. He has special name for them is Silvanus macaque, commonly known as the barber.
Yeah, you were a bit brave, you were
Not a bloody egg, but somebody wanted
The little street in Gibraltar we just walked up through, pricing up the price of Sheridan. It started off at $8.95 and the last we saw it was $8.25 in one of the shops. We gained 70 pence off of it, but we haven't bought it yet. We're going to pick it up on the way back through. Quite a busy shopping area. Outside, which is further up the street again. Go and ask him a little smile. Go and stand by now.
No, I'm not. It's all the short and the tall.
Well done. This gives you some idea the size of the boat. He must be 100 foot tall, really. There's one last look at the rock before we depart. It's nearly 1 o'clock their time, 12 o'clock our time. Whole room, many people in the pool because they're all on the decks here, looking out to the cast off. I think you're right the way around. I'm here somewhere. There's my photo. We're having a little quick look around before we go and have a barbecue lunch today, aren't we?
Swing the arms. Run. High with the hands. Run. Swing the arms. Run. High with the hands. Low. Down. With me.
Many blokes there, is there?
No. Grab it.
The shorts, you're going the wrong way, have you, son?
Last time, get groovy.
It's the 2nd of November on a Friday morning.
And as you, I'll just be doing our cards. Thank you all very much for lovely cards. And as you can see, the sea's a little bit lowery and it's a bit overcast today, but the air is still quite warm. So our last day at sea before we arrive at Athens tomorrow. Just come back from breakfast. We're just going, Myrtle and I are just going off to the laundrette. Do a little bit of washing.
It's November the 3rd on the Saturday morning. We're just coming into Piraeus now. It's 8:30 in the morning. We're just about to pick up our pilot to take us into harbour. It's a nice little place. Back over there's a lot of houses, but we're coming up to more of an industrial place. I don't know what the industry is just here. We're just about to enter the harbour now. See all the little boats on the side. Looks like a stone quarry over there. Several boats tied up here. The stadium we've just stopped in Paris, Athens. The biggest place when you come to look around, isn't it? Ooh. It's raining slightly, so we're not going to hang about here too long, and it's cold as well. You can see people with their double coats and such what on, and not well. Fellow trying to sell us umbrellas just now. I just think what of all the flagpoles there when you see on television, you know, again the other side. Our coach is away on our left.
In white, huh? But not now. So it was built in the 19th century, late 19th century, a typical neoclassical style building.
There's another one there, Percy. Yeah, look, quick.
The guards, we call them Evsons. Are chosen among some soldiers that are if they are tall and handsome, military career in that group of the Evsons. On the right you have the building.
Yeah. Oh, I can't see him.
No, the camera wants to focus on the water droplets.
There's a climb up to here in Athens. We're climbing up to the Acropolis. I'm just taking stop near the top just to take a view, let you see what to.
There's a stadium we were looking at.
All the way around it's magnificent. Umbrellas everywhere now. Top of the Acropolis, I'm just looking across and just show you. Bigger than ever I expected. It was a fantastic view. You can see from miles over Athens up here.
Good way, Jen.
Yeah, it's the best way. Because you only waste money.
Behind us, yeah.
You see, they're just renewing some of the parts here, part of the Acropolis. There's a lot of scaffolding work up there. It's not windy and it's very wet. This is the main temple, isn't it?
The Parthenon is a temple that no columns are straight. No, if you look carefully, you see that the columns are going inwards, and they can meet. We can see that. We don't have vertical lines.
As I said just now, you can see from Myrtle, it's very wet.
colorate. Non si vede, no? E non c'è stato qua?
The gift that I think I gave to the citizens, that's the olive oil and the olive tree was the best offering great. And you can see all the girls, I don't know if you have some of the hanging girls, for sale.
Trying to get a figure of it.
Right behind you
A coin, a very big statue. I just can't get them.
had a colonnade round a 30,000, but inside on the other part of the wall had that frieze. These figures are figures of the Parthenon frieze. Imagine the temple.
We're on our approach to Turkey, to Istanbul, and this is the, what is it, Percy?
The Dardanelles.
Dardanelles. And the water's quite rough, but during the night it was horrendous. They shut the decks off so nobody could go outside because it was so rough. But the sea was just up and down, really bad. But this morning it was a bit calmer, but the weather's very overcast and looks to be very cold. It was very cold yesterday when we went to Athens. And the winds were howling. But never mind. I'm filming this through our cabin window. I don't know if it's very clear.
Don't dance back like a top.
Yeah, Dad slept like a top. There's loads of little like inlets of villages and small towns on the approach in Istanbul. We should be getting in there about 2 o'clock. I think it's 2:30 we actually go ashore.
Disembark.
Oh, disembark.
Alright. The seed in that little, in the little bit of,
What we came through last night?
eh?
What we came through last night?
We went through the straits of the Dardanelles. You covered up from Athens.
That looks a bit clearer now.
Getting clearer?
I've gone in a bit because it's quite
Interesting.
That's strange. It's coming back on its own.
Right?
You zoom in,
Yeah. You're zooming in, are you?
yeah,
Yeah.
and then it comes back on its own.
Yeah?
Yeah, never used to do that, did it?
No.
They're doing it again.
I'm pressing the zoom firm enough.
I never do that.
You're pressing the zoom button.
I am. You don't keep it pressed all the time, do you?
No, let me see pressing that.
Now look, zoomed right in. Now, it'll stay for a little while and it goes back again. What's the, I can see a bus going along the shore now, coach.
It's staying there now, is it?
Hmm? No, it's going back again now. Now look.
I never do that.
I expect it needs servicing, really.
Eh?
I expect it needs servicing.
We're doing so we can do a Istanbul. This is our first little glimpse of the camera of Turkey. We couldn't film coming in through the Dardanelles because it was really too misty. Long tried, but I don't think you'll see very much. Tell me what you're doing. But John tells us that you can watch it on the internet, so I'm zooming in on Mum up in the window. She's waving to us. See Mum waving? It's a bitter cold night out here. We're in the saddleboat tied up. We're not leaving here till tomorrow. And if you notice, we've got 2 anniversary cars stuck up in our window. Let me know which window I can focus up on. But then Mum appears. It's alright. Show you. No, I don't think I can quite get in the top deck. So yes I can, I think just about. straight up on the 4-8 side of the rise.
You stand over there, the view back there,
I did show you all the around these battlements and this fort. The guide tells us it was all built in 3 months, but that takes a lot of believing, really. I can't believe it. No matter how many men they had there, I don't think they'd do it in that time. I think passing the story back through the ages, they got the figures wrong somewhere. It's a heck of a big place. It goes right away around over to there. There's a ideal place for a fort to defend the town. We've just arrived at the second Turkish port. What a difference the weather. Yesterday was cold and wet. This morning was a lovely sunny morning and it's warm, beautiful at the moment. This is going to last all day long. We're just tied up at the dock. We haven't been ashore yet. A little port, it's a small port, so the captain told us it was a loudspeaker system. Kudashash is the name of the place. That looks a nice boat next door to us. But, there's 5 ships tied up here, and that's his maximum. I think they say it's very small, as I said. Harbour. Another one back there. I don't know what sort of flag he's flying. A lovely little spot just outside of Kudashash. Alright.
And to construct this church, they used all the stones from the Temple of Artemis and constructed the church. But the church was also destroyed by this map here. We are standing here, St. John's Basilica. Ephesus number 1 was here. That would be on the left-hand side of this hill, around there. And when the harbor of Ephesus number 3 tilted as well, people came back here again. And Ephesus number 4 is also the area on which we are standing. And maybe while driving here, you saw the fortification walls and everything, because the fortification wall was surrounding this hill here.
These are remains of the stones that was left over from a moss after an earthquake. They used a lot of it to build a new one, that I showed you just now.
Could be also describing a plain hall with a main room and 2 side naves. And then much later, this word was adopted by the Christians. When we say now basilica, we mean church. But the origin is completely different. It was describing the palaces of the Greek kings. And this basilica was made in the 6th century after Christ by the order of Byzantine Emperor called Justinianus. They were also responsible for the construction of the highest.
This is Ephesus, just outside Currsley, and they've just been through what they thrown with their church years ago, all destroyed again by earthquake. Stone everywhere. Reminds me somewhat of Stonehenge.
Those who are interested may walk up there, or you can walk around and take pictures of the beautiful view down to the valley. There you will see, in this room you will see the baptistry room. As far as we know, the Christians in the early period weren't only often designing.
This is what we call the christening or baptism pump. Yes, Anne. I do love to be told. There's a beautiful view up here. See for miles.
Reconstructed. They're still working on the reconstruction of this castle. It's from the same time period, 6th century after Christ. See there, three, and underneath this
I suppose you can hear the guide in the background. I won't have too much to say because I'm listening as well.
everybody can find his way back to the bus. And if you want to get back to the altar area, this is the same way from here to the left, and that's the altar area. One thing to mention, as soon as we guide here 3 times, from every corner they're coming, you will meet young men who will whisper in your ear, my uncle is working on the
I'm just scanning around now. We've been through the ruins, and just I think you see what a lovely countryside it is here now. You can see for literally miles. As you see, it's a poor way of living, just like another third world. When you look around and see all these buildings and realise all the stones and pillars and everything had to be made up and brought up here with horse and cart and donkey and cart and manually put up, no mechanism back in them days, wasn't it? Really makes you wonder how hard they were. They really did. Up the top of Ephesus, we're up on the mountain today. She's supposed to have been hidden away here for many years. It was reconstructed at the top. If you can see in the lower regions, there's a red line going around. That was the original, below the red line was the original building, but above that is what they've redone apparently, because they only found the foundations of the place. We're not allowed to video inside, so we're just taking a wish for something.
It's a cotton girl.
Lots of little bits of ribbon's been stuck on, but I wonder how long it is before they take it all down again. The rooms we're in now, they tell us was Parliament building years ago. There's a drainage system, and there's a gate to the city. One of the gates, there was 3 gates, and just past some baths back there. At the last, it's hot, cold, and tepid water. They reckon everybody had to wash before they entered the city, so as to keep the place free of germs. There are stones everywhere. Stonework was fantastic. There's Master Gerald over there surveying out. And that was very fun. There's a big pit here. I know what that was for. Wash your feet, actually. I don't know. That's all recently been constructed. You can see that, can't you? Really. In the road, this is.
You're going forward and standing there at first, and then downwards.
Start here and travel right the way down through it for a long time, almost like. And there's the houses they used to live in. They had pipes, and they'd heat up water and let the steam run through the pipes for eating. Hundreds of years ago. So that was their central heating, I suppose. An emperor that's top with his name on it, but even his name had been deleted. They did give the name of the emperor, but it's on a plaque there somewhere. Here we are, way along here, look. Yeah, true. Looking down through what years ago used to be the main street, this is all, as you can see, it's the ruins of a city. It was devastated by an earthquake many years ago. Stone and marble everywhere.
What theatre's this at?
Yes, it was.
I could do with it.
No, you want to come back?
Good.
Get it all in.
Yeah. It's quite a big place, though. Whatever it was. Could have been a theatre, I suppose.
I'll put it okay.
There's the cats around here. Cats and kittens. Going back for lunch, will be the morning out.
So, we are moving.
With Cadassa from our cabin window. It's a resort. They give you the feeling it's a nice little holiday resort. It's something like Torquay. Because Cadassa. We'll call it because they call it what you like. Because Cadassa. Place we stopped for a quick cup of tea and gonna have a quick look in the shop before we go back to the ships. You can see the ships in the background, I expect.
It says Mr. Harris in the foreground. Are you looking at that? That's pretty, isn't it? Yeah. I think this is up furthest to Istanbul, don't you?
Yeah. Much.
Oh yes, yes.
This is the Wednesday morning. We're at Rhodes now. Just coming on coach train. This is one of the towns of Rhodes. They call it the Acropolis. The ancient Acropolis of Rhodes. Yeah. And you're swinging around to it now. Just showing you a little bit. Mum says she'd like to go for a swim. It's all new buildings. very barren. You don't see much agriculture or anything like that. They don't till mostly olive leaves and goats, olive trees rather. Loads of them. It's usually all barren, isn't it? You can't grow much on it. And back over, there's another place further out over Game. Very nice sunny morning, beautiful morning, nice for travelling. Mum said the courier says all the houses are square. That's what they are.
And Myrtle was. Pops was just trying to when they see something, you don't get this there anymore.
Yeah. I suppose that was our fortification we thought there years ago. There must be a road up there somewhere. Look, we're not going up today.
This is the same place, but just at the other side of the room. Lindus, and with the Acropolis on the top, Acropolis of Rhodes. Beautiful little cove. We were saying the temperatures in the midsummer go up to 110. Really hot. They think today, they think it's just really cold, you know, but to us it's really hot.
However, for your own good, I would suggest you not to stay very close to the pottery wheel. You can see there is a pottery wheel here, a wooden one down there, and another wooden one, metal one, anyway, up here. So the clay comes from 3 different parts of the island. And as we said in the coach, it's lead-free, food-safe. That's the most important with the clay of this island. You see the color of the clay? Now they get a piece of clay and they make miracles out of it. The important thing is that he keeps his fingers always wet. That's the reason there is always a bowl full of water there in front of him. And what's going on? After these things are ready, they leave them out in the sun to dry a little bit, and they start sketching them. So they use very sharp tools in order not to lose the trace later when they put the colors on, okay? And you see how they are? But you see 2 different colors, right? This one is darker. That's because after we put it on the sun to dry a little bit, and it changes to red because of the special metal that it has inside called argillus. That's very special. That's after the first time we put it on fire. So we don't lose the traces, okay? Then we put the colors on that have no chemicals. There are no chemicals in the colors. That's the most important. And I will show you the designs in a while. Sorry. These things, they put them on fire. You see the ovens over there. See how they store them? They put them on fire for at least 4 or 5 times. So they become really very, very hard. I guess Mr. Duck, as the owner of this business, deserves the floor.
This is the highest point of the island.
No, the Acropolis was back
The
there.
Acropolis. This is just a temple that was here years ago. But in the background you can see our boat, I expect. Here, just about. And we're here just to stop to give us a break on the some trip. The passenger getting out just to stretch their legs. Get a bit cramped up after a while, I think. Very much to see really here. Have a look at the foundations of this temple. Certainly made some foundations with them. We just filmed this because there's a little cobble street and we were made so even and the street, and as you look up through you can pick up the main drain in the centre where that pipe's coming down. Keep it away down to the in particular area.
Turn forward. Side, back, left. Side, bleater. Big sway. Start again. Right, forward, left. All together. 6, 7, 8. Turn around, clonk, clonk. Stop right foot, stop left foot. Ready? Here we go. From your boot scoot step. And around we go, clonk, clonk. That'll do. Right. From there, we've ended up facing the bar, as usual.
This is a little session in Mum Line.
We're going to do this. This
what
is
I
where
showed
we swing
you
our
yesterday, I
heels to
didn't
the
have a chance
left,
to tell you,
clap,
is the
clap.
Neptune lunch
to the
all
right,
laid on the table. I couldn't speak
to the
very well
left,
because there's a lot of people up there.
to the
But
centre.
this morning we were watching Mum doing a bit
So you go
of performing with her
left,
hand.
clap, clap, right, clap, clap, left, clap, clap, centre, clap, clap. Ready to start over again. Face that way from the top. 5, 6, 7, 8.
You can pick Mum, she's the smallest person on the dance floor, look.
Break way to the left. Shuffle right,
Well, she
shuffle
is.
left. Right, yeah. Okay, we'll do it to music. I think straight in. Straight in today. Right heel repeat, chase, right heel repeat. Round and stop, twist. Grapevine, 1 to the right, 1 to the left. Shuffle, shuffle, right heel, return, stop. Clap, clap. Grapevine to the right, grapevine to the left. Shuffle right, shuffle left, right heel repeat. Right heel, ready, then twist the corner, stop. Grapevine, 1 to the right, 1 to the left. Shuffle, shuffle, right heel repeat. Right heel, turn, stop. Grapevine, 1 to the right, left, shuffle, right. Left turn, all the way, down again, get grooving, up the stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strike, 1, 2, 3, left turn. Start again, right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 16 now. Right, strike, 1, 2, 3, left turn. All the way, start again. Right, left, see right, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, right, left turn. Start again. Right, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't give in. I know it's hard. Start again. Right, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, left, turn right. 1, 2, 3. Start again. Right, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kick, step, kick, turn. All the way. Ready, start again. Right, left, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, left, turn. Start again. Right, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, left, turn right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get moving up the stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, left, turn right. 1, 2, 3. Start again. Right, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, left, turn right. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, left, turn right. 1,
Which is a very light, you know, quite lively tune.
I can't see it.
These are seas on Saturday, 10th of November. We had a very rough night, but the seas are just beginning to calm down as we're approaching Palma. The captain said we should be in Palma about noon. Last night I was very ill, and this morning Dad's quite poorly. But you soon get over it. Okay, I'm going to stand beside
We're not focused in yet. There we focused in. There we have a little wave. Yeah. Okay. Right. Yes? Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed. Yeah. Yes, to whet their appetite home. Smart man. This is Palma. We come here this morning and we're now just getting ready to go ashore. This will be a focus side of it, we're all tired up. It was terrible, very rough sea for the last
Come in here.
couple of hours.
Come in here.
Right?
Come in here and film up there, look.
To the village of Calvia, they have the people from Calvia, they have the purpose to restoring this place and above all the motorway. So you see the windmill now to there, also to the left. There are a lot of windmills here on the island, above all in the same part of Majorca. Audi. Anyway, later we will enjoy the very nice landscapes, and the weather is not an important factor. I'm going to visit later. So see now in front of us, down is the place, the village of Andrach.
This is a place called Duck Tracks, little fishing village on Palma. So you can stop here for 5 minutes, take a few snaps.
English weather, isn't it?
It's rain.
They are light, they are buried underground, so clear than other in other occasions, but you see here down the village, and there is the bay and the port of Andrade. Trees. In this time of the year, they are not there, burnt by fire. Some of the branches have been cut because of the fire, in case of a fire. So the fire, it doesn't. Example, Cala Rayada, Calabón, Palmeras de Abanico. There are palm trees with leaves in the gardens of the island, in the gardens of land houses. It has a modernist style, but it's not still end. There is the olive trees lie always in the Timo was built in 1951 by Gabriel Roca. And that way people of Palma call this avenue Avenida de Gabriel Roca, Gabriel's Roca's Avenue. We are going to see now immediately to the right the modern city extend its houses, so through this way, this avenue to the right, and then upwards. But now we are going to see from the Paseo Marítimo the old town and the cathedral. Middle, we see the seawater. There are some channels underground that connect the Parque del Mar with the sea. The Cathedral of Palma is 102 meters length, 55 meters width, and is 45 meters height. A palace built by Arabs, by the statue here to the right represents Ramon Llull, the well-known Majorcan philosopher. And you see now this building, like a castle, is called La Lonja. Is located the Consulado del Mar, a nice Renaissance gallery it forms on the hill Belver Castle. The Belver Castle was built in the 14th century, in the Middle Ages, and it is circular. It is complete meters above sea level. The King James II, the son of James I, the Conqueror, in boats of Palma, the so-called yauds, you see to the left, and in a minute we'll see the yachting club. But first of all, pay attention please to the right, and it was built in 1969.
We're in the ordinary.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look. I don't think so. I don't
I'm sorry.
Well, then hang on.
Yeah, alright. No, I see you recording.
This is the link. We'll go through the narrowest part. And I'm afraid the light's going to be too dark to film then, so I thought I'd take a little bit now and let you see what we're seeing as it comes along. So as you see, the sea is fairly calm now. We just rung up and wished Percy a happy birthday. That's two grandsons of Ed Percy who have been on this cruise. Declan and Freddie. So now, 20 past 5 of November. As you can hear, instead of all the windy, the sea ain't too bad. Earlier on we showed the filtration plant on the rocket shore, and you can just see it now at a distance. Across the other side of the ship, and we're looking at Africa. You can see the mountain ranges. We're not quite in the narrowest part, coming up to that now. It's been a pulled off the top. I don't expect Gerald to stay here very long.
No, we've gone there for about 2 minutes.
It's the rock. I'll go across the other side and see what we see the other side. This is from the other side that we're looking at. Africa. Yes. I'll go over there gently. You see the lights at the top. on this coast now. If we look right up to there, I think that is, if I remember rightly, Vincent Point where he starts turning up the Bay of Biscay into Portugal. I think that is right. He don't know that I'm taking a video of him. He's deep into his Formula One now. He's read a book of the English heritage. He's on his second book. He's walking along there.
Boys up there waving at the table.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
You want any more funny faces on there?
I said we have the list, we're
I'm sitting in shit. Yeah. Sorry.
There you are. You can talk, Gerald.
Can I talk?
Yeah.
What can we say? What a beautiful day it is.
There's Myrtle filling in her questionnaire. We all have to fill one in and post back so we can see what our comments are about the cruise. This is the Monday. As we got off on Wednesday. Myrtle said this is our waiter. Such a lovely fellow, he doesn't know he's been filmed yet. Very smart. This is our film star.
You look so happy.
Yeah.
Mexican today. It's a Mexican buffet. You can come and have this, or you can go to your restaurant downstairs, or you can go to the orange there. It's got a lovely choice. So clever, very good. Afternoon. These are two razors. They are very much. They are very good size.
All right. Just for the slow movement of the ship, not very much. Either way, it's bad. This is about the afternoon. We just sat in the crow's nest and had a cup of tea. We've been here about an hour and a half. Mum and Myrtle been doing the crosswords, Gerald reading, and I've been sleeping and snoring. Mum says, well, yeah, you know what Mum is, she always got to put her all in one. Many people left here now. They've all gone back to get ready for tea, I suppose, or evening meal. Some of the winching gear for launching the lifeboats. I think we'll use some of this on the winch. Across this way. Some of the first of the lifeboats on the Titanic, all enclosed. Some of the marble steps and in the reception there looking up over. It's lovely, isn't it? It's taking all of the dining off. What I want.
Southampton docks. We're just waiting to disembark. They say the luggage is taking longer, so probably it's going up past our ship. Typing in. Beautiful morning.